The vision of a greater Lagos cannot be said to be complete without quality education. And this is why the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is prioritizing interventions in infrastructure, technology, and the training and retraining of teachers. The Lagos State government began the construction and rehabilitation of schools infrastructure at Education District 6, Ejigbo Junior High School, Maturi Senior Grammar School, Ajumoni Senior Grammar School, and Mushin Community Junior High School, Idiaraba, all benefited from the school's infrastructure project of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration.
Reflect the amount of activity going on in upgrading infrastructure in our schools. Mr. Governor's focus has not been on infrastructure alone. He has also touched virtually all elements of the value chain of education, including teacher recruitment. In addition to recruitment, we have training for teachers.
The governor, who was represented by the Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo, says the rehabilitation is a promise kept.
I am delighted to inform you that we will continue to put in our best until all the promised infrastructural projects have been delivered to the beneficiary schools across the state. This administration is convinced that teaching and learning can only effectively take place in a conducive environment. This explains our commitment to the provision of new structures and the rehabilitation of existing ones.
Some of the students appreciated the government for giving them an opportunity to learn in a conducive environment.
We feel very happy and grateful that this building has been renovated for us, and the students are very glad and happy about that, and we promise to maintain the facilities well.
We are very grateful to the Lagos State government. This building is going to make learning more convenient and conducive. We, the students of Ejigbo Junior High School, we promise to maintain the facilities well and keep it in good condition.
They are also advised to take possession of the facilities.
Let me thank our dear Governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, for this very wonderful support, wonderful intervention to rescue dilapidated schools in Lagos State. And of course, Ejigbo SCDA is not left out. My advice to pupils and the teachers is to key into this project so that the culture of maintenance will be well entrenched. And once it is done, it will serve a longer time.
I urge them to be proud of the buildings, to be proud of their school. In future, when you ask them, which school did you go to, they are going to mention the name of the school. So they should look after the school, maintain it for future generations and for themselves as well. That is my message to them.
In Ekpe division of the state, the governor commissioned school projects at Roman Catholic Missionary Primary School, Ketu Ekpe.
Today is a special day. It is indeed an evidence of another promise delivered by our achieving governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. This completed school infrastructure project is one of the 1,097 projects Mr. Governor has approved in the past 12 years.
The governor, who was represented by the Special Advisor on Education, Barrister Tokunbo Wahab, said the rehabilitation is a step in the right direction.
The vital role of education in the growth and development of a megacity like ours, that's Lagos State, has made it imperative for us to ensure that our children have access to quality education and an enabling environment for excellent learning. Lagos State is rapidly changing with globalization and technological advancements. There is urgent need to prepare our children for the future. The project being commissioned today will further drive the education and technology pillar of our team's agenda.
Beneficiaries appreciate the government for giving them a conducive environment.
Ọlọ́run ọba kó bá wa dúró tì wọ́n. Nǹkan tó wá ṣe fún wa ó dùn mọ́ wa, inú wa dùn.
To the glory of God and for the use of all humanities, I cut this tape on behalf of the governor of Lagos State.
At Lagos Government Central Primary School, the commissioning of the school infrastructure was a joyous moment for the students, teachers, and other stakeholders. Dignitaries said the newly repaired infrastructure is to create a conducive learning environment for school students in the state.
We have aggressively embarked on the provision of blocks of classrooms, administrative offices, school furniture, laboratories, modern toilet facilities, and security across the 6 education districts and local government councils. Therefore, our children have access to quality education irrespective of their location.
The school management expressed appreciation to the state government and promised to maintain the facility.
On behalf of Local Government Central Primary School, Ekpe, we want to sincerely appreciate our Excellency Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. We appreciate you, sir, for what you have done for us.
At Joseph Primary School, Ibonwekwe, the commissioning was a testament of the commitment of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration to upgrading the state's education sector.
I am delighted to inform you that we shall not rest on our laurels. We shall continue to deepen our investment in education. I am glad to note that our investment in education in the past 3 years is already yielding results. Our students' performance has improved in examination nationally and internationally. They also have improved moral, etiquette, and confidence in public speaking.
Beneficiaries appreciated the government for touching their lives positively.
We appreciate the government of giving us this prototype 6+1 classroom, and we are assuring you that we shall take proper care of the building and all the facilities provided.
On behalf of all students of St. Joseph FCM Ibowo, Ekpe, Lagos State, thank you for giving us new classroom and new buildings, and we promise we will maintain it. Thank you, Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
Not left out of the school projects are the pupils of Oduduwa Primary School. The governor, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary, Office of Drainage Services and Water Resources, Engineer Lekon Shudende, said the state's intervention project also focuses on other areas in the sector.
If you don't build the people and you're building infrastructures, it is bound to be a wasteful investment. So every kobo, every naira spent on education, be it human capital development, infrastructure development, is the right investment decision. But it is the people that will sustain every other physical development that's going to happen in the state. You can't belittle this investment. It is the height of educational investment that you can think of. The teachers are happy, some will be happy. They have a good sense of, yes, I'm going to work. I'm going to school.
In his remarks, the chairman, Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Honorable Wahab Alawiye King, said the commissioning is in line with the education and technology pillar of the present administration's themes agenda.
I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Mr. Governor for his commitment, for the passion he has shown in the development of basic education in the state. He has demonstrated purposeful leadership, and we must continue to appreciate him. This is part of his Safe School initiative, and the critical component of Safe School initiative is a conducive learning environment. He has demonstrated that. Not only that, he has also improved, outcome, teaching and learning outcome in our classroom by infusing technology into our classroom.
The head teacher of the school and pupils, in an interview with Education Report on TV, gave kudos to the Lagos State government.
I'm so happy today that the school has been renovated, and the children were happy when they see it. They were so happy, and their parents too were happy. So this kind of new building, as I can say, enhance the teaching and learning of the pupils.
I feel happy. I make sure my school is clean and the surroundings are kept clean and the toilets are washed clean, and making sure that nobody writes on the wall or break the furniture.
With the rehabilitation across the state, more hard work, commitment and dedication are expected from teachers and students to achieve the desired results in the education sector.